What's up guys, Maritime Spook here, and I got a video for you guys here that's overdue, but I gotta get a drink here guys, but I was kind of waiting for something to come in from the fella, and I got in here the other day. And what it is guys, my buddy Chris Collier from over on PEI, if you're a sub to me, you may know Chris anyway, and but he's a good fellow over on PEI, retired military, you know, just a free spirit and just a good fella. And utmost respect guys, he was in the military for years, and he's making some ferrocerium rods over there on the island, and I've got a few here that he sent me over the last little while, and I just really like them. They all work awesome, and they're really thought out and just kind of cool and unique more than anything. This isn't something you're going to walk into a store and be able to buy like he hand makes them. So, but anyway, I'm going to go from the first ones I got into some of the last models that he sent me. But here's kind of the first one guys, is Maritime Spook. And some of this wood he has from lobster traps guys, because if you know PEI is like a fishing place like here in the Maritimes where I'm from in New Brunswick. And some of his wood's lobster trap wood, but he carved this into a ghost, and that's Maritime Spook. He's got my letters on there for Maritime Spook, and he's got a very thick and adequate sized ferrocerium rod there. Now these are recessed in the wood, and then I think he uses like a 2-ton sort of epoxy inside there. And I have never once, guys, and I've used these umpteen times, and never once had one of these break or fall out or anything. So just really strong, and just really cool and unique. So that was like the first one he made me, my Maritime Spook one. And I don't know, you have to ask Chris, but I mean these are really thick rods too guys. I'm not sure, I should know, but I'm not sure the size of some of them. So that was the first one. He got creative on this, and he was the first one I saw with one of these too guys. There have been some since, but he even got it down pat that you have to put these on a slant because of the way that they strike, and you have to hold one in your hand, and I know what I mean striking it. But this one's a bit smaller of a rod, but he's got a piece of fat wood incorporated in it, so you can take it, scrape off a pile of fat wood and then flip it around and strike it with the striker. And then you've got tinder and your fire, so you've got everything you need for at least an ignition right there. So that was one of the second ones, and that's a fat wood and ferro rod. And then he sent me this, which I really like too, because of it's really ergonomic and just really feels good in the hand. This thick one here, epoxied in with a really cool piece of wood that he's got on here. I'm not sure of the wood. And sort of just simplicity kind of thing is what the key is to that, but it's really ergonomic and once again very useful. And I like these size ones because you kind of can hold the tinder down and then scrape down on the tinder, so they work really well that way. But I've got shot cord in here guys, and then just bear with me for 1 second. I'll go grab a knife and I'll show you why I like the shot cord. Okay, I'm back guys, sorry about that, I should have been more prepared. But see, I've got a lot of my sheaths guys. This is my XXX Forester. On the sheath, I'll take a Ranger band, and I'll put the Ranger band on the sheath. And you can stick your ferro rod down in the Ranger band like so. And then if you've got shot cord, there, you can shot cord it down, and that's not going anywhere. See what I mean? So this is one way I like this, and this is my XXX Knives Forester with a patina on it. Wicked knife, guys, right there. I'm the only one with those SpectraPly scales. I've got a thing so I can adjust it, so it isn't going to come off my wrist. But that's another ferro rod. Now this is the one that usually rides on here. I'll use the shot cord in the ferro rod there where the hole's through, and that'll attach there, and that's not coming off no matter what. So that's one of the last ones. And then he sent me this one, and I've been calling this the Pharaoh Fox. Kind of ferro rod or Pharaoh Fox, but it's shaped like a fox on the head first right there. Very cool how he did that. But that also serves ergonomically, because now he's got recesses here and a recess underneath, so your thumb goes there, your finger goes in that recess there, and the fox head kind of rests in your palm. So you've got this really good purchase on that guy. So I've been calling this the Pharaoh Fox. But I don't know if you probably can see all them anyway, but it sparks like you would not believe the ferro rods he uses. So that one's one I call the Pharaoh Fox, and that's ingenious guys. That's a really nicely done job he did there. And I just really like that one. So that was one of the second to last ones. And then he sent me this one that I really love, guys. Spook. It's got my name on it. It's out of Antler. And he's got it recessed in there again with another piece for your thumb to go on to. And this one's brand new. I haven't even tried this one yet. But he also sent this Striker, which is another piece of wood that he's got recessed in for really good ergos. And this is like the broken piece of something I'm not even sure of, but it works excellent for striking. But I'm in my kitchen. That's why I want to do is say at the beginning of the video, or part of the video, to have a part 2. So I want to take you out and show you all these. But I've used every one of them, guys. They're the ones that sit on my knives usually 99% of the time when I go anywhere. So that was the last one. That's an Antler, and he sent along the Striker that I got to get a piece for to see. It's got a lanyard hole through them. They all have holes. I got to attach these two together. But a lot of the time, guys, if you're wondering about a Striker too as well, I find these work really well. These are like the Light My Fire Strikers. They work great. I've got an S-beaner, Night Eyes S-beaner, and I'll clip that through, you know, paracord or whatever. But anyway, guys, I'll stick some of these through here and show you at the end what the end result is here. So if you want a really cool custom-made ferrocerium rod by a veteran and a really awesome guy, get a hold of Chris Collier, guys. I'll write his name in the description. He's got a YouTube channel like me, so just put in Chris Collier and check him out. Get yourself a cool ferro rod. I've got a collection started of them here, guys, and I love every one of them. So just wanted to share that with you. Get a hold of Chris and you know, hit him up an email there on or hit him up a message on his you know, his YouTube channel, and then he can send you, you know, to a private message or whatever, and, you know, figure it out. See if you want one of these or whatever. Get it customized. It's really cool. So thanks a lot, Chris. You're a good buddy, and I can, you know, I hope to continue our good friendship, man. So that's those. And the second part of the video, guys, is only a couple minute video, or a couple minutes of sharing something with you. This is a Smith & Wesson special tactical knife. You can get them on Amazon, guys, for like 12 bucks. This was on sale at Canadian Tire for $13.50. And I had one of these for years, and I used it all the time. And I ended up actually selling it with a bunch of other knives to a friend of mine that didn't have a knife. He bought 4 or 5 knives for like 50 bucks off me one time, and this was included in it last time. So I went and bought a new one because it was on sale. But these are excellent for like a beater knife. I hate saying beater knife, guys, but kind of a knife that, you know, you use for anything. And this held up to the task, and it was inexpensive. And I cut a lot of cardboard and rope and crap there at work, like strapping. And this Tonto worked awesome for it. So just a quick little heads up on that too. These are on sale at Canadian Tire for 13 something. Go pick one up. They come sharp. You know, they last decent time. I used it for a couple years straight at work, and it was still kicking. And it was just a good knife that, you know, if it got broke, I was out 13. You know, you're out 13 bucks, not 150. So anyway, guys, Maritime Spook signing out. Get yourself a Collier Ferro Rod and check it out. Go check them out. I love every one of them. So take her easy, guys. Maritime Spook signing out, and keep your stick on the ice.